It is Monday, August 21st, and this is the solar eclipse. I'm at Mount Si in North Bend, Washington, and I'm going to hike up Mount Si to hopefully get a good view of the eclipse. But I'm actually racing the eclipse because it started. It's 9:08 a.m. right when it starts. It's going to take about an hour and 20 minutes for the totality. And I'll see if I can reach the top around that time. Hour and 20 up Mount Si is pretty aggressive, but I'm going kind of light. I've done this in an hour 45 with 50 pounds, so I have a lot less than that. So we'll see what happens. All right, I just crossed the halfway point. So, making good time. The eclipse is underway. And heading up to the top of Mount Si. This is kind of a little bit steeper of a section, but it's still not too bad. It's probably one of my favorite mountains to climb, just because it's nice and steady. No big surprises. I'm in tennis shoes basically, so you don't need anything fancy for this. Well, we made it to the top of Mount Si. I just made it right behind the eclipse. It took me an hour and 25 minutes to get up here. So pretty fast time. It was beautiful coming up. I can't really look directly at it because I don't have the special glasses, but you could see the leaves were kind of acting like a pinhole camera, and the shadows they were casting had little crescent, kind of half-moon shaped things, which I think would be the moon probably blocking the sun. So pretty cool effect. I think it's probably past mostly, but let's stay up here a little bit longer. You can see over to the right there is Mount Rainier. Nice clear view of it. 2 weeks I will be on that mountain. All right, we're heading back down. Maybe almost halfway, but I figured let's jog down. Got my trail running shoes on. A little bit of weight, maybe 25 pounds or so, but let's see how fast I can get down here. Not easy to jog and hold the camera, but we'll see what happens, for a little bit at least. My only regret of this eclipse, I forgot to get video. See all the shadows on the ground right now. When the eclipse was happening, I was going up right around this area. All these shadows were crescent shaped. It was beautiful. I think it was the sun probably refracting through the leaves. I didn't realize it. It took me about 30 minutes or so to realize, oh, that's the eclipse. It did start to get dark, but not totally dark. So I guess I'll have to wait for the next eclipse to get a photo or video like that again. Well, that's the end of the Mount Si eclipse hike. I came down, turned it into a trail run, went down in 55 minutes. So all told, I was up in an hour 25, down in 55. So that would be 220-ish, I think, up and down. That's the fastest I've ever done it. I think the fastest, or the first time I went up, took me 2 hours and 30 minutes to get just up. So up and down in 220 is pretty good. And I was hoping to show off this. This is, I don't know if you can see it, an altimeter that I built using a Feather M0 Express and the OLED display on top. And then on the side here is the BME280 barometric pressure sensor. So it's displaying the altitude right now. And it's pretty accurate. It says 670 feet, and I have an altimeter watch that's telling me 770 feet, so 100 feet off. You have to calibrate this with the pressure at sea level, which changes every day. So it's kind of neat, but it's hard to get photos of it because the refresh rate of the OLED matches up with my camera phone. But maybe this thing will let you see it. Yeah, you can see it kind of rolls So it shows the pressure and then the temperature or the altitude. And if I press the middle button, and that's going to change the mode. So now it's showing temperature and percent humidity. So it's 80 degrees Fahrenheit, 44% humidity. So I don't really think it's 80 out here. I think it's just the sensor itself is a little warm. So a little bit deconstructed, eventually maybe 3D print a case to put it in. So that's it. That was a successful hike of Mount Si.